Hi, it's Lenneke from Len's Crafty Life, and I am going to finish this journal, hopefully in this part. And what I did with the cover picture that I got also from the kit from Kindred Spirits done by Dorothy, I backed it on some thicker cardstock. Should have printed it out, first of all, on thicker paper, but of course I didn't know what I was gonna use as the cover yet. And I have been excuse me, going around this, cutting this out with these scissors. Maybe you can see it better on here. They're kind of rickety edges, just to make it, give it a little bit of a vintage feel. Now I will go around it with some, not vintage photo this time, because this is already quite dark, so you won't see that. If I can find it, yeah, walnut stain. This is walnut stain. Need my walnut stain Doba. That's also what I like on these little makeup sponges. These one have like a metal ring around it, and I put like a sticker on there that says the name of the ink that I use it with. So let's ink around this. You see, this is a bit darker, so it will stand out, you see, much nicer against the background, and it will get rid of the light color that you can see here and there peeking through. Maybe I'll do a little bit more on the corners. Give it a bit of the how do you say, eyeglass. We call it in Dutch, we call it fish-eyed look, to make the corners like that, but I think you call it an eyeglass or something. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm learning something. Okay. So that's nicely done. Keep this together. Then I want to put a little bit of this lace. Oh, you know what? Well, it's not necessary really to cover the spine, but I was thinking of doing that. Shall I or shan't I? I've got this kind of wider trim. Let's see if that is nice. Well, that could be nice, couldn't it? A bit more lace. So then you cover the threads from the signature. Again, you can, you know, do something creative with the threads from the signature as well. But if you prefer, you can cover it up. That is quite cute, isn't it? Okay, let's do that. Let's cover it up. Okay, so I'll just... Wrong pair of scissors. Those are actually my little glue scissors for my tape. This tape I use those little scissors with, because a little bit of the glue residue stays on there. Let's put this to one side. Let's get my hot glue, which is all ready on the go right here. And I'll put a little bit, how am I going to do this? I think I'll put it flat, and then it should cover it. Yeah, that's right. See if there's a front or a back. Okay. I do need an extra glue stick here. Let's pop that in before I run out. Now you always have to work quite quickly with hot glue. So I'll pop it on straight away. Do it bit by bit. You see, and this trim is just wide enough to cover the threads. So I will get a little bit more off. Now this is kind of frayed, so I want to go for the same look on this side. Frayed a bit more. Am I in frame? Yeah, just about. Just cut this little bit off. There you go. So that's frayed as well. I think I will cut this off. This is a bit long. Okay, there you go. That's quite nice. So there's a bit of that on the front and a bit of that on the back. Now we'll do the image, the picture. Let's get this hot glue mat out of the way because I don't want to get any glue on the back of this journal. So I'll pop a bit of the hot glue right here so that it will go around the image. You see, and I'll put it a bit on a slant. Now that's nice, like that. Put a tiny little bit here in the corner so that it stays down. And here as well. Then I think I'll glue this down, and then I've got, or shall I put a little bit of the lace that I used previously over here in this corner. Now let me see if that is going to be nice or not. Yeah, it could do. You don't really see it, do you? This is also a bit of that lace that I've used further down. Oh, that's quite nice. I'll use this kind of flower part. So this is the same lace that I've used on the other things that I made for this journal. So let's kind of cut out this flower. So this was actually a scarf, again from a charity shop, and I just really bought it for the pretty lace that was in there. I think that's the back. Is there a front? Yeah, this is the front. Now that I've got this in a previous, with a previous cutting out, it doesn't really matter because you don't see it. So I'll pop it right here with a bit of hot glue because that sticks quite nicely. Does it need anything more? A little bit. Okay, then I'll put this a little bit on a slant. I always like things on a slant with, again, hot glue. My trusty hot glue. Gotta be quick before it dries. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, that's cute, like that. Hope Lynn likes it as well. And then I've got some of these crocheted flowers. Not sure where I got these from. I can't crochet myself. I've got a little heart here. Let's see what I'll use to make this even prettier. Excuse me, got some little bows here. Pearl. That's kind of cute. Cute, cute, cute. Need to cut this off. Doesn't matter if I go over this. Maybe it doesn't. That is pretty. Let's see if I can. These are all kind of these vintagey colors. Oh, that's quite nice. Is that too much? Huh. Tell me, is it too much? Is it cute or is it too much? I think it's cute. It's cute. Okay, I've decided that it's cute. So pop that on there. And this over here. Tiny little bit on here and a tiny little bit on this side, a little bit here, I see if I can find a flatback pearl to put here in the middle of these flowers. Then would give it just a little bit more oomph. That goes beneath it. Oh, this one already has one. That's cute as well, isn't it? Yeah, let's put that on there. It's a bit thick. No, it's supposed to go on there. I thought maybe it's coming off. But I can pop this over here. That's a different kind of flowers. I'm always envious of people who can crochet. Maybe one day I'll learn. They say everybody who can do it says it's not that hard, but I just can't. Okay, let's see my flatback pearls. I think I got them right here. Large box with the goodies. Also some, oh, the little roses are quite cute as well. These, is that cute? Yeah, that's quite cute, like that. So these are sticky already. Put one here. That's more like a pink one. This is more like a creamy one. But I do still want my flatback pearls for the middle. Okay, come and look in my big box. Ooh, gold one. Would that be nice? Ah, could be nice. Hardly ever use gold ones. Yeah, quite like that. Okay, let's put a blob of hot glue in there. And the pretty pearl. It's kind of a matte gold. Let's see, what else can we find? I hope I'm in focus. My camera doesn't focus by itself, so sometimes I have to touch my screen. These are really white. These are more creamy. Now, I know I've got a lot of these. There's like little hearts in there as well. But I got these in a shop that was so cheap. And then I have this thing that you always have to buy 3 of everything. It's ridiculous because on one sheet there's enough to last me for years. So I've stopped doing that, okay? Don't worry. I've stopped doing that. This kind of shimmery thingies, nah. No shimmery thingies. Just these pills, I think. So I won't do that again, buying 3 of everything. Because I'm always afraid I'll run out. But it's ridiculous, really, because you can see there's so much on just one sheet. So why? It's a bit large, isn't it? I need a smaller one. Maybe this is kind of a soft pinky. That's a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's cute. Tiny little dot of hot glue. Am I in focus? Probably not. Sorry about that. Hope I am again now. And I'll use the same one also on this side. Ah, that's cute. I quite like this. Hope Lynn likes it as well. Okay, let's put these out of the way. My box with pearls. So that I have a bit more crafting space. And then I wanted to put on, so that's the cover done. I quite like that. Yeah, that's pretty. Then let's put on these dangles or charms on the bottom of my signature threads. They are sticking out. I left them long enough, hopefully, that they will still be able to dangle out. Oh, this is a little bit short. Now what I've got is a little straw hat, which of course that one which of course Anne wears. I've got a little bag here, a little heart. Hearts are always nice. And a little pair of wool with, you know, for knitting. I thought that went with the theme quite nicely as well. So let's put her little hat on here. So get it through with a little loop. Just wetting it a little bit and twisting it, so hopefully I'll be able to get it through. Yep. Now these charms are quite flat, so oh no, it's going right. It's still sticking out. I was gonna say if it kind of ends up in the middle of the page, it's not too bad because they are quite flat. It won't thicken the journal too badly. Okay, so that is one. Then I'll put the little bag here as well. A hat and a bag go together nicely, I think. Now they'll probably hang out at different lengths, but I don't mind that. It gives a bit more of a playful character, because this one is a little bit longer. Then a little hat. I will cut off a little bit of this. There you go, and that's those two done. And then over here is the other middle, the second signature. Put a little heart, just wetting it again a bit to make it stick. Hopefully be able to get it through, get it all through. Yep. And there you go. This one. And another one. And I'll cut off a little bit. And then the last one, wet it again. There's some kind of thread sticking out. This is quite long. I will cut a little bit off. Oh, well, that didn't help, did it now? There you go. I was cutting a bit off with the idea of having a bit more of a tighter end to this little rope or yarn, but I didn't. Okay, let's pull it through. Tie a little knot. And just a double knot here. Now, if you're working with some kind of yarn where you doubt whether it will stay in, of course you can put a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of hot glue on there. Maybe I'll just do that. Just, you see, a tiny little bit to make it stick. Just to be sure that it doesn't untangle. So maybe I'll do that over here as well. Just a tiniest bit of hot glue. Now this hot glue is still hot, but it's not as hot as some others. I did buy a new one because this is kind of loved, as they say, very much used, but I find that my other hot glues are a lot hotter, so that I really couldn't even touch it like that. Now this is hot, but it's just not, well, if I keep my finger in it longer it will burn, but if I do it quickly like that, it won't burn my fingers. So that should stay put and not come off. So I think, yeah, I found this tiny little envelope. I think that is the last bit that I will put in. Maybe right here. Glue stick, where have you gone? Here's my glue stick. just a little bit of decoration, since I had already cut it out. There you go. Well, and I think that's done. Yay! So maybe in the next video I will do a walkthrough of the finished product, and just for those who are just interested in the finished journal and not the whole process, then they have something to look at as well. So thank you so much for joining me in this series. If you want to see the final result, hop over to the next part, and thanks so much, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.